Today, we're going to take a look at a report from Headset on Missouri's cannabis market that's had a strong start in the last 8 months since beginning adult use. They've quickly become the 6th largest market that Headset tracks alongside Massachusetts and Colorado. So we're going to take a look at some things like market size and product categories, brand count pricing, and some discounting trends, all of that coming up.
It's only entertainment.
Welcome back to The Talking Hedge. I'm Josh Kincaid, capital markets analyst and host of your Cannabis Business Podcast.
So from February to September, Missouri achieved $953 million in total cannabis sales. They surpassed Colorado's $927 million. So flower is dominating total sales. They're a little bit higher than the average market on flower, but lower than pre-rolls. So it's kind of telling me that people don't value the price of pre-rolls. They've probably been in the industry or smoking for a while, and they don't want to pay that price yet. But when prices come down, you'll probably see flower demand down and pre-rolls go up. So although not as bad as Maryland and Illinois, the brand count is fairly low. Third fewest number of brands registered compared to the rest of the country. There's only 199 brands there. And maybe that's enough for some. I'm used to 1,800, which is too much. There's probably a happy medium in there somewhere. You know, no one wants to go to a restaurant, look at a menu that has 40 pages, right? You kind of want to have some type of system where it's easy to filter and navigate through, and most of them are not. Looking at some of the top products, flower is way too much for an eighth. That's going to be some top shelf, really, really good. You'll see that price all day long in Washington, but there's only a couple of brands that can command that price, and it's mostly because of marketing. They've been around. They had first mover advantages. The price for beverages is really good. As a matter of fact, like $11 is an awesome price point, but that's also a company coming out of California, and so they know what they're doing. Vape pens for a gram, not too bad. I would imagine that's going to come down around 25%. Edibles has to come way, way down. Wana knows better, but they're from Illinois, so they're just going to get as much as they can. Those prices are just stupid. That's going to be around $15 all day long instead of 50. Having said that, it is 300 milligrams. I was thinking it was 100. So it's probably a fair price for the market for now. Pre-roll prices got to come way, way down. For a gram, you're looking at under $10 in concentrates. It's not a huge market, so those prices are okay as long as it's decent quality. Missouri still has some of the highest prices in the country when you compare that to other new markets like Maryland and Illinois. Average price in Missouri is 57% higher than the average of the rest of the U.S. market. So when you look at the average item paid for in Missouri, it's $33 compared to $13 in Washington, which has the lowest price where I'm from. It's been around for a while, a lot of competition, and so anticipate that in the future. Washington is a petri dish for everything that's going to happen. Discounts shouldn't even be talked about unless it's a holiday in a new market like this, but you got prices that are really high. People haven't really reduced the amount that they've been buying. It's only dropped 7% since they opened. It should have dropped a lot more because people go in initially and they want to try all kinds of things and they spend a lot more, and then eventually the novelty wears off. They know what they want, and so it reduces the amount that they're going out and buying, but we're only seeing a 7% drop. So a lot of these retailers haven't had to discount in order to make up for those sales. So excluding Missouri, the average national discount was 20%, but when you look at Missouri, it was half that. Average rate of 10% with high prices. So there's a lot of margin that Missouri has to kind of fuel that expansion. Missouri's market size is relatively large compared to the overall market in the U.S. There's additional room for competition, strong demand, high prices. That creates a favorable condition with emerging categories like pre-rolls that have untapped opportunities. Find out more, you're going to have to come back to The Talking Hedge.
With that, we're going to roll this one up. I'm Josh Kincaid. This is The Talking Hedge. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or don't, and I'm out.
Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out and check out these other videos that we've got.
Thanks for listening to today's show. To check out more great cannabis podcasts, go to podconnects.com. Here's a preview of one of our other shows.
I'm Larry Mishkin. And I'd like to invite you to join Rob Hunt and me on our weekly podcast, The Deadhead Cannabis Show. Each week, we explore the latest cannabis and jam band news and reminisce with other Deadheads and jam band lovers about the great musical acts that we've seen and heard. Check out a new episode every Monday.